Hey favorites, happy Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, April 26th, around 8 p.m., and I want to welcome you to the vlog. A little bit later start than I usually do with these vlogs. I have been starting them on Sunday or Monday, as you know, but sometimes that's just not in the cards, and that's okay. So welcome to the vlog. Happy Tuesday. I hope you are having a wonderful week so far. I know that eclipse season is upon us, so if the energy is feeling a little weird, blame it on the eclipse because that's happening. Also, we're in our pre-Mercury retrograde phase right now, so we're not in Mercury retrograde yet, but it's coming. And so if you're feeling that energy, just know that it's not just you. Speaking of energy and disruptions, I have really been struggling with my microphone. I don't know if you can hear it in my vlogs because I really have been trying to edit it out, but I have this weird like humming sound, and it has taken so much work to get that to not show up as I'm editing. I'm really sensitive to sounds, and so I sit there and I'm like scrubbing through my entire video, like frame by frame, making sure that y'all can't hear this very high-pitched, annoying humming sound that my microphone is suddenly giving off. So I figured it was time to replace it, and while we're replacing it, we might as well upgrade it. So this is the newer version of the microphone system that I have. I love the Rode Go microphone system. I actually have my mic right here, and you can also connect a lav to it if you want to, which I did for a while, but I like just having this here. So the newer system actually comes with 2 of these transmitters. That way if one of them dies, I have a backup, which would be very nice because you wouldn't think that it dies often, but it does. As we know from last week's vlog, I like to talk a lot. So I'm really excited to have this with you guys. Thank you so much to the person that gifted it to us. This is the dead cat, which I actually don't have for this mic, so that'll be exciting. The case, which I actually don't keep them in because I have a newer container that I keep them in, but that's still nice to have. Ha, oh, ha. All right, don't eat it. I wonder how many people ate that before they had to put a warning. So lots of extra dead cats so that the wind isn't going to be so loud. And here, oh, super, is our new system. And so it likely works the exact same way that our current one works. These feel a little bit heavier. Am I just imagining that? No, they're like substantially bigger actually. All right, so here is the new system. This is the Rode Wireless Go 2. It has 2 transmitters. And I'm currently working on getting an Amazon store set up under like the Amazon influencer program. So once I do that, I will be listing everything that I use for you guys. Here are all of the wires. The red wire is the one that you use to connect it to the camera. And if you want to connect it to your iPhone, you can, but you need a different wire, which is not included. I don't see it. But you can get it on Amazon. Oh, I have one more thing I want to show you. With my return to Twitch, I was looking at streaming equipment and figuring out what I could do to make my experience and your experience even better. And I stumbled across the Elgato Stream Deck pedal. Maybe we hold this up too. Was this absolutely necessary? No. But will it make my life easier? Yes. And I think we're in the business of making my life easier. So thank you so much for helping me upgrade my equipment. It means a lot to me. 2 different people actually gifted this to the stream, but I do want to say thank you so much. You know who you are. The Stream Deck is going to be really exciting because it will also help me in my editing. I stand while I'm editing now, and being able to just push a button when I'm editing to do certain functions will be very, very cool, very exciting. And I have so many Elgato products in my setup. I have the Stream Deck, I have the ring light, I have the key lights. So here it is. Ooh. So this allows you to have 3 different functions. I think, yeah, 3 different spots that you can press independently of one another. So the goal this week, as it has been the past couple of weeks, is to get my stream room cleaned up, but more specifically to organize all of my cords and have everything just feel like it's flowing really well down there, because I've been neglecting this room in general, but my stream setup specifically for a while. I would love to get back to streaming with a camera. The problem is that my current system, I don't think will run it. And as we know, computer parts right now are pretty difficult to find. They're getting a lot easier, but they're still pretty difficult. So once I'm able to upgrade my computer, I plan on doing so. I'm just not quite there yet because everything is out of stock that I want, or the wait time is just insane. So I'll show you how I set this up and how I use it in my system. If you have not already, I do have, oh my God, look at me like a real YouTuber. If you haven't already, I do have a stream room tour. I will put it up here. I'm a YouTuber. And I'll also put it in my description down below. I'm very proud of my stream room. I worked really, really hard. It's been a lot getting this all put together, but I'm really proud of my room. I'm really proud of all my equipment, and I really do try to put a lot into these streams so that you guys enjoy them, because I recognize that you could go anywhere, but you're spending time here with me, and I appreciate you. So, we have new mics now for the vlog. We have a new pedal for the stream. We're starting it good, baby. It seemed like a lot of you guys actually liked the tarot card pull last week, so thank you. Let's do another one. This week we're going to use the Tattoo Tarot, which is stunning. It is in the style of traditional tattoos, which are what my tattoos are in. When I first started getting tattooed, I didn't actually like the look of traditional tattoos. In fact, my very first tattoo ever, I made sure to ask to have 0 black lines in it at all. And so it basically looked like a watercolor tattoo. And it was beautiful. But as I started getting tattooed more, I recognized how much I love the traditional tattoo look. Speaking of tattoos, I have a tattoo appointment coming up on May 20th. And I was thinking that because you guys have been asking for years to have a full tattoo tour, that I could do that for you then. So if that's something you're interested in, please let me know down below. I would love to do a tattoo tour for you. For a long time I was like, no, it's not going to be like a good representation of my tattoos, because some of them are like half done, or I was like, no, because I want to be more tattooed. But the older that I get, the more I realize that like I'm really never going to be done getting tattooed. And so it would be in my best interest to just create a video now, and then we can always update it later. This week's card is the Knave of Wands. And so this suit has knave instead of page, and then I think all of the rest of the suits are the same. But yeah, this is our card for the week. Reading specifically from the guidebook again. I will absolutely do my own interpretation if that's something that you're interested in. To start and to introduce everyone into tarot, I'm going to read from the book. And so it says, news and announcements, messages arriving, courageous, dark youth, loyal friend, decent character, a person to be trusted, inherited intelligence and skills. To me, the Page of Wands is about embarking on a journey and being stuck in like this creative restlessness. Overall, it feels like it's going to be a good week energetically, minus the looming Mercury retrograde and eclipse happening. I think I'll take some time in this vlog, or maybe in a separate video, like a standalone video, where I talk to you about my morning affirmations. I think that's something that a lot of people aren't doing, and it's so quick and easy, and it can really change your viewpoint of the day. I used to only speak negatively to myself. I never called myself beautiful. I was always being so hypercritical. If I messed something up, I would call myself every single fucking name. It was awful. And ever since I stopped doing that and recognized how much power my words have behind them, I really think differently of myself, and I approach my day in a totally different manner. So look, be on the lookout for that. That might be coming. But yeah, welcome to the vlog. We're going to have a great week together. All right, happy Wednesday. I am ready for stream. I stream in about 30 minutes, so we're going to do a little bit of a Twitch test stream. I haven't set up anything really for it, but I did add a few emotes for subscribers, and I changed our sub badges from moon phases to frogs. And oh, I changed our bits so that they're little soot sprites. I don't know. Anyways, I'm really looking forward to streaming on Twitch again. I know that we've been burned by Twitch a lot, and there are a few of you who have very strong opinions of Twitch, and I get it. But my excitement to be back on Twitch tells me that that's probably where I should be right now. So let's go there with no expectations except for having a good time with each other and enjoying the stream quality and all of the little things that we have to offer on Twitch, like emotes and stuff like that. I'm really looking forward to spending more time with you. And I don't know if these streams are going to be every single Wednesday. I would love to stream on Twitch a few times a week, but let's start slow and see where we go so that I don't get burnt out. All right, welcome to the cooking portion of the vlog. Here I am putting on my chef's coat. I want to get one that's embroidered, Chef Taylor. I love wearing them. They cover more than an apron and they protect shirts like this one that I just got. So, ta-da! Yeah, maybe? Yes. All right, let's do it. So today I'm making 10 ingredient lentil bolognese for myself and regular spaghetti for my family. I do that a lot actually. I make similar things, but just make mine vegan. So I'm using these red lentils. I've never tried them before. And you need 1 cup of them and you're going to soak them for about 30 minutes. I will include the link to the recipe down below in the description. I'm just going to make my family regular old spaghetti, nothing super fancy. I'm out of Tony's, but don't worry, we have an industrial size. I never run out of Tony's, don't worry. So like I said, regular spaghetti for my family. They're going to be using the organic spaghetti noodles from Costco, and I'm going to use the chickpea rotini for a little bit of extra protein. This is what your lentils will look like after an hour of being soaked. You're going to take some avocado oil or whatever oil you want to use, and 1 large onion. You're going to dice it up, and you are going to throw it in a pan. You're looking for a light brown color, so you're going to wait about 5 minutes. Make sure that you season your onions, and then you're going to want to just start adding water to sort of deglaze the pan. I don't use broth anymore. I use this concentrate, and then I take my kettle and I boil some water and I pour it over it, and it makes like a broth. You can get it in all kinds of flavors, and I just like how small this container is versus like a huge broth container, and this is glass. So here is the spice mixture. Throw that in there. You're going to stir it up for a second. Then you're going to add your chopped garlic, whatever your heart desires. I think it called for 2. I think I did 5. I don't know. Something like that. Then you're going to add tomato paste. I use this entire tube. You don't have to use a tube, but I do prefer the taste of it. I think that cans can get a little tinny when you have tomato products in them, but if that's all you have, it will definitely work. So you're just trying to caramelize it a little bit till it gets a little bit darker in color, and then you're going to add your broth. I don't have any red wine. It did call for that. I don't drink. I don't keep wine in my house. Just use broth. And you're going to add your lentils, which actually is pretty difficult. I was like, oh, All right, they kind of all stuck in there, but we got them all out. You're going to stir that up really well. It also called for walnuts. I didn't have any, so I did not include them. The recipe called for crushed tomatoes. I didn't have them. I just had diced. They worked perfectly fine. And you're going to want to let this simmer for 20 minutes, and you're going to want to stir it occasionally so that it doesn't stick. I just recently got into balsamic vinegar. It's something that I've never really thought that I liked before. I don't know why I had that idea, but you want to use a really good balsamic vinegar in this. You could use sugar also, and then a little bit of a taste test. And this was absolutely incredible, and it totally hit the spot for a spaghetti-like meal for me. And it was even better the next day when the flavors really got to meld together. So 10 out of 10, recommend. Very good, and I froze the rest. I feel paralyzed when I have too many decisions to make, and that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. And so when I'm feeling like this, what ends up happening is I have executive dysfunction, and I don't do anything. I just sit there and create plans for each thing, but I don't actually tackle it. So I know it's easy to be like, Taylor, why can't you just get your office clean? And I know that. But I think that like my inner child is rebelling a little bit against having to clean. The households that I grew up in, I was always required to clean a lot. And so when I moved out on my own when I was 18 years old, I didn't want anyone to be able to tell me what to do. So I think right now I'm rebelling. I think I'm rebelling against my childhood, and my inner child is so this is one of the hard parts of healing that no one really talks about, and that is reparenting yourself. Because obviously this is something I need to do. This is something I've been talking about needing to do. So I need to parent myself and heal this, because it costs me so much of my peace for nothing. Tomorrow, I want to put a bunch of my plants in bigger pots in the backyard. I would love to get my planters full, but I know I'm not going to do that tomorrow. I don't have enough dirt. So tomorrow we will repot some things in the backyard. We'll do some fun shots of that. And then I will clean my office. I grocery shop today. By the way, stream was incredible. I'm literally going to cry thinking about it. It means so much to me that so many of you joined me, and it felt really good. So thank you. I definitely feel like Twitch is where we belong right now, along with the other site, but Twitch is our platform, I think, right now. So thank you for joining me, if you did. I would love to do more daytime streams with you. I think I need to get outside, and then I need to parent myself tomorrow and actually get shit done. But for now, I'm gonna put on my heating pad and turn on I Love Lucy and work on my Twitch graphics. Good morning. Happy Thursday. We are outside today, like I said I would do last night. I hope the new mic sounds good. I did put a dead cat on it since it's so windy today, so hopefully the wind is not picking up that bad. I don't know. I probably should test these things before I do them, but here we are. So I have a few things in the garden I want to show you, and then we need to get to work so I can finish this before it gets too hot outside. Put you on the handheld real quick. Hope you're having a good week so far. It would be cool if I had a head or a chest mount. Because even if I had one where it was like this, what if I just talked to you like this all the time? That would be cool. All right, anyways, let's show you where we're at the moment. Make sure you're centered. All right. I want to repot our blueberries that we got because look, we're actually getting blueberries. I went ahead and I fertilized everything. I'm going to do that again this week. And everything's coming alive. I'm so excited. So I'm going to repot that and then repot the banana tree, which is doing very well. I just leave weeds in containers if I'm not utilizing them because they're good for pollinators, whatever. I will eventually have all these replaced. Yeah, we'll come around here. Obviously, I need to fill that. I need more dirt. Again, I leave weeds in there because look, they're gonna love all of this. My fig tree is coming back to life, so I think I'm gonna put it in a bigger container. I'm really happy that it didn't die. I was worried about it. My star jasmine is so happy. I'm gonna get like a way to trellis it over a little bit. And I need to fix I need to fix where it's at because listen, it kept falling over and I can't untrellis that now. So I need to find a way to make it work. I want to clean the bird bath, clean the rocks I have in there, and fill it up with fresh water. I fill it up with fresh water every day, but once a week or twice a week sometimes, I like to really get in there and clean it. Once those grow, they will go up on this trellis, and they really do trellis a lot, so that's exciting. This is my garden buddy in the mornings. We have a good time together. Don't we, Max? Oh, a little mushroom. I put clover down out here, and it's actually starting to sprout, but I need to get some more, which I knew I would. My goal is to have this whole area, covered in clover for pollinators. I think I'm going to put this tree in the ground. I'm not sure yet. Obviously, I need to pick up some of these. My apple tree is doing very well, actually, in this container. And, yep, that's my Christmas tree. I still need to chop up into pieces, but I don't have the equipment. I have to find it. It's somewhere in my garage. I like to plant things in pots and in bags because since I'm really new to this, I don't know what likes a certain amount of sun. And even if it says it wants like full day sun, that's different when you're in my zone. And you get the kind of sun that we get here because it's constant heat. And a lot of plants think they like that, but they can't take it, which is why a lot of tropicals grow really well. I have garlic and onions over here to see if they like this location better because it gets more sunlight throughout the day. Potatoes, which were not doing very well, and they are starting to grow more, so that's good. I fertilized them. I want to redo my kids' play set. I want to paint it and just get it a little bit nicer for them. They actually still use it, which is surprising. Over here, I think is where I'm going to end up putting the hot tub, sort of back there a little bit, so that it's right by the trampoline. Come on, Max, lead the way. As you can see, my potatoes are very happy over here. So this area gets not a lot of sunshine in the morning, as you can see. And so I've been trying out putting things here that maybe need full sun, but not a full day's worth of sun on them. Having these few hours in the morning actually does make a difference. So, as you can see, all of these potatoes were planted at the exact same time as the other one. And these are just leaps and bounds above where that one is. Even the smaller ones are way bigger and fuller. So I would say potatoes like to be in this area of the yard. Trigger warning if you don't like worms. There are worms in here and they are wriggly and crawly. So if that's not your thing, I totally understand. I'm just letting you know now. You can skip this part. I cannot get marigolds to grow anywhere in my yard. I've tried. So when I put the shade cloth up over this area to protect the worms. It'll also protect the flowers, and we'll see if that helps a little bit. But marigolds die anywhere around here. I've never seen someone that can successfully grow them like in my neighborhood or anything. Our worms are doing much better. So all of this is compost that I put through the food cycler and then threw it on top and wet it for them. And they are loving it. I would love to have this little area covered in clovers so I can come do yoga out here, like in the middle of all my stuff. It would feel really good. That is my goal. One of the things that prevented me for a long time of having real plants inside or outside or gardening or anything is my perfectionism. And so I think if you struggle with that also, gardening has been such an incredible way to heal that part of me that always thinks I need to show up to make an A plus, because you're going to fail. Like, these are living things and they're not going to like some situations, or maybe you're not getting enough sun, or it randomly, what was he doing? There are so many different factors that have absolutely nothing to do with you. And so gardening has really allowed me to start healing this part of myself and to give myself, I hope that's not too loud, and to give myself the grace and compassion that I give to other people. And it's really healing. I know that's like what everyone says, but it has been so healing for me. And I don't think that I would be where I'm at in my journey if I hadn't pursued gardening or just something that lit me up and allowed me to heal. Nature is very humbling. It's very humbling to be able to walk outside and really take in all of the grandeur of the world and look at the beauty and realize that, like, there are living things out here that are living completely separate lives than you. There are different species of things. Like, it's very humbling. I don't know if you can see me. I hope you can. But I wanted to show you a real life example of what I'm dealing with that really allows me to give myself grace and treat things like a lesson instead of being personally offended by my failures. So like I said, I put things in movable containers until I figure out what likes what around my yard. These 3 bins of potatoes here, I wanted to see if my potatoes would fill out a huge 25, is this 20 gallons? A huge bucket because potatoes are just so easy to grow and my family likes them. It just makes sense to grow a lot. So I put these over here so they get a little bit less sun in the morning, like I said. But this one, I decided to leaf mulch to see how they handled that. And as you can see from all of these brown spots, it doesn't love it. So what that tells me, and I'm not an expert, is that this one is retaining too much moisture, which is probably from the leaf mulching. But when I was taking the leaves out, because I can take these and add them to the worm bin for the brown material, look what I came across. So there are already potatoes coming to the surface here. So I need to take a look at all of them. Yeah, see these? Oh no, there are some. Holy cow. So I need to take a look at all my potatoes because I haven't been thinking that would happen. And maybe I need to add some more soil to the top. So, see, you can come over here and say, man, I'm so disappointed that this plant is struggling right now, but it still gave me 2 baby potatoes. It's like that meme that's like, I spent $43 and I got 2 things. It's true, but potatoes are something that really make you feel like you're doing it right. They just love to be ignored. So, okay. Ah, yes, another Friday is upon us. Happy Friday. We are back here in my office. Has it been cleaned, you asked? We're doing it right now. I'm putting on my headphones. We're cleaning this room right now. Before I start, I'm going to show you my room. It's not dirty per se. There's not like food everywhere. Well, there is food, but there's not like open containers of food anywhere and just like shit spilled over. But it's a lot of stuff like this. Do you see? And do you see how nasty my mouse pad is? Don't worry, I got us another one. And then I got a mouse pad to go over the pretty mouse pad. That way, it's fine. Right? So I have a lot of stuff like that. I guess let me give you a quick tour. Let's give you a quick tour of how messy our room is. If I end up not putting this in here and you just see the after, then I was nervous. I don't know why. Remember that not having a clean room is not a moral failing, okay? It's just we need to get it clean so I can function better in this space. The energy will feel better. I'm not convincing you. I'm convincing little me who's like stomping her feet right now like, I don't want to clean. It's like, too bad. Let's get it done. Welcome to my office. Here is a brief overview of how messy it has gotten. It's been a little neglected. So, Luna and Hades, of course. Do a quick pan around. In that corner, I have a lot of ASMR stuff. I have storage containers that I've been meaning to use. My desk is a disaster. Under my desk is a disaster. That corner over there has more storage containers and more ASMR things. Hi! Here is what you see behind me. A lot of this I've moved. Yeah, here's a closer look at my desk. It is not great, but I know once I clean this, it'll be such a huge motivator for me to sit down here more and to spend more time streaming. That's disgusting. So I hate this desktop. I would never get it again, but I don't plan on changing my desktop until I move to the farm. So here's underneath my desk, though. Are you kidding me? What even is all of this? It just keeps going. Oh, yep, just more stuff. There's my closet to show you that it's messy and that needs to be cleaned. I don't do that in this video, but it'll be done. And again, behind me, I started moving stuff over here, but it's still just so much, so overwhelming. But Hades is so cute. While I clean my glasses, I just want to say that I found a gender neutral way to address a group of people. And here's what I found. Obviously y'all and stuff like that, but here are some of my favorites. Dogs, earthlings, morning glories, snickerdoodles, party people, goblins and ghoulies, epic humans. Hello, beautiful people. Happy Friday evening. It is about 8 o'clock, so an hour before I go live, and I'm ready, and my stream room is clean, and my desk is clean, which is the biggest and the most positive change I could make is having a clean desk. It really makes a difference for me. I would love to hear about your week. Please go ahead and share with me your highs and your lows down below in the comments. I love reading them, and I love responding to you guys. It really means a lot to me that you share that with me. I had a good week overall. I said that like it was a question. We do have an eclipse tomorrow, so the energy has felt... I haven't really been sleeping well. How have you been sleeping? I haven't been getting a lot of deep sleep, but I feel like I'm going to get a really good sleep tonight, so fingers crossed for that. My first stream back to Twitch this week has really motivated me, and that shows me that this is exactly where I should be right now. So if you haven't heard, I will be streaming on Twitch throughout the week during the daytime. So if you're someone who cannot catch me Friday evenings and you have the opportunity to, I would love for you to join me on Twitch during the day and during the week. I don't have an actual schedule out yet, but when I do, I always tweet it, put it up on housewifeswag.net, and it's in my Discord. So if you're in any of those places, you will see it, and I would love for you to join me because it's so much fun with you guys. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm exhausted, and I want to save what little energy I have right now to stream. So I'm going to say goodbye and say thank you so much for spending time with me this week. I appreciate you. You are wonderful and beautiful people, and I am so grateful to have you here in my corner of the internet. I love you so much. I hope you have an incredible week, and I'll see you soon. I'm really... Okay. To me... Mercy?